This is Salamancer, you are watching SalTV, and this medic needs a medic. His hand looks extremely broken right now, but let's go ahead and unpause this game and get ready to go. It is Mobility Gaming versus Xensity. This is another one of those same games. It was the one of the finals games, not finals, like quarterfinals maybe, but it's this lower bracket. Both of these teams have lost a game, so if they lose this one, they're going to be out, and I already did the Jabronis game earlier. Whoever wins this one is going to go end up winning, facing the winner of that one. It was Jabronis versus Death Rattle. I always forget the Death Rattle team name because they used to be 10 points to Gryffindor. But anyway, here we go. We've got the mid-fight just starting out. Both scouts for Mobility Gaming taking the high ground, and Mobility a very strong team, but then so is Xensity. Xensity showing us some crazy strength this season. Just trying to pick away at each other right now. We've got jumping soldiers all over the place. Remix and Slickfro going down very quickly, and right now it looks like, Rando finally gets taken out there as well, but Mobility has a big advantage right now. Really running the Kritzkrieg, but they've lost so many players, including their demo man. This may not work very well. They're going to bomb in right now, and let's see if they can get the crits that they need, but it looks like it's already been called out. Drogo very wisely backed away from that there. They ended up killing Virulent there, and Brownie Master goes down as well. So Xensity not off to a very good start here. And Rage using this kind of common little scout hidey hole, but it looks like they've spotted him, and there he goes. Yeah, so using the noisemakers too. I think that might have been Kapow using that noisemaker, but Kapow, the demo man from Mobility Gaming, getting that kill very easily. So now we're going to see Mobility pushing into the second point, no problem. We've got 100% Uber advantage, and this could be a very quick first capture time here. We're going to have to see. I think Mobility should probably push just as soon as they can. They've got everybody up right now. Everybody's in position. Well, actually, they're all going upstairs. I think they all just want to push from up. So that is what's going to happen. Spanker, the only guy downstairs right now, but it looks like Xensity's kind of anticipating this a little bit. They've got their heavy on the high ground, and okay, so they see the Uber coming in right now. We're going to have to see whether they can deal any damage with this. Spanker and Steve both went down right away. That's both scouts tried to go in through the side, and they ended up getting sticky trapped there, so well done by the demo man to be paying attention to that. It looks like now Brownie Master has gone down. Their sentry's down as well, and so I think Slickfro is trying to stop this as best he can. It's really close here. I think they may actually be able to do it. They've got two scouts standing on the point, and that's a complete wipe for Mobility Gaming. Look at how close that point was to getting captured there. That was crazy. So already off to an insane start right now. We've got both scouts getting up there and trying to capture the point here, but no, so far, and Rage gets taken out by Spanker before Spanker is then taken out by Remix. No, actually, Steve C gets over there and back caps, so nobody's standing on the point. Crazy stuff. Mobility with a very good back cap there. Mobility Gaming, a really awesome team. Drogo, of course. We've talked about that guy before, but let me see if I can find him. Come on, Drogo. Well, we'll watch Kapow for a little bit. But Drogo, the medic from Mobility Gaming, actually does the predictions for X Television. He does all of our ESEA Open game predictions and score predictions. And the last 4 Open games that we have cast on XTV, he has gotten the score right for every single one. It's insane how awesome that guy is at predicting those games. So, not just the score, but of course the winners too. So, I mean, that guy he's got a crystal ball. It's crazy. He's just, oh my gosh, look at those deaths there. Xensity losing so many players right now. Drogo down to 10 health, pulling out the needles and dealing extra damage. Did not kill anybody with them, but awesome stuff. And so that means that right now Mobility Gaming is only down 1 player. Xensity has lost everyone, and Mobility may be off to an extremely rolly start here. They are definitely rolling their way to a victory right now. 100% Uber advantage once again. Remix now on the sniper, but knowing Drogo, he's a smart guy. He's going to be anticipating this. Mini Sentry Engineer coming out now as well. Sticky traps over there on that door, of course, just to stop people from pushing through as quickly. But let's just see. They may end up going through the high ground again. Yes, looks like Mobility wants to do the exact same thing they did last time. They're pushing their medic up around with that 100% Uber, and so they are going to push in. We'll just see if Remix can spot this, because of course he may be expecting it. No, he's still looking through the low ground. The Uber's already come in, so he missed his shot at the medic, but I think they were just going to Uber him right out there anyway. Rando trying to deal some damage to a jumping soldier up there, but so far I think Xensity is going to lose this one. They've lost Virulent right now, and it looks like all the players are collapsing in on the point. The heavy goes down there for Mobility, but it looks like that is too bad. Xensity, once again, this is a wipeout for Mobility. Oh my gosh, Xensity has some crazy defense, but the problem is, okay, so they had that mini sentry there, and they had Xensity there on the heavy. The problem is they're still at risk of a back cap right now. Steve C and TechnoSex getting up, and Techno's going to rush straight out. Well, no, okay, so he actually might have tried it, but it looks like it's a little bit too late now. And now Mobility Gaming, they still have very good positioning here. They've got a good advantage. They're bringing a sniper out right now just to try and deal with the Xensity team, but there is a spy out. Let's see if we can't spot him right now. And Rage just now getting out here with the cloak and dagger. Problem is, if he tries to go through these doors, he's going to get spotted doing so. Oh, and I think he may have been seen there. Sounds like there's a lot of firing going on right now. Most of it is spam from these doors over here. Xensity's still holding their position in their own back point very well. And Enrage actually does not seem to have been spotted, so if he can sneak his way around here with this Cloak and Dagger with anybody seeing him, he might get a big pick there and allow Xensity to push out. Right now, Enrage just waiting for that Cloak and Dagger to go back up, waiting for his little opportunity here to get out and deal the damage that he needs to. Of course, look at where Drogo's hiding right now. That's a very good hiding spot. Oh! Very good hiding spot. Not going to let him get backstabbed or really sniped at all. That door going up and down really should be a big tip-off here to Mobility, but nobody saw it, I think, or nobody's really calling it out. Now Enrage going right around the other side of these players, and so he wants to get back around behind. He may actually go for a pick here on... Oh, no, they found him! Oh, Mobility there with a big pick there. I think they're probably going to push on that. They've got a player advantage right now. Remix looking to get a kill here, kind of misses that first headshot, and that's a pretty big deal because he had the full charged body shot ready to go, or fully charged shot, and now he's, having a sniper battle over here, but it looks like the Ubers are already down, so Rando here taking an Uber right away. The Uber was popped a little bit later there for Virulent. Of course, that's how it's going to happen here on Granary last. Very long distance to push, but Virulent getting pressured here, and there you go. Slickfro, the only man up right now. He did end up getting 2 kills, but finally Mobility gets in there and stops the really strong defense. Really clutch defense of Xensity. So it is now 2-0, Xensity versus Mobility Gaming. Mobility is up, and doing an extremely good job, especially at these mid-fights, where both mid-fights so far, they have completely wiped out the other team. It's really sick to watch these guys play. So let's just see where Kapow goes this time. Looks like he wants to go take the upper rollout. Means he's going to go through the garage, and, well, actually, no, this isn't the upper rollout. Now I think about it. No, he's just going to walk through the garage, and, no, Kapow, stop doing this to me, man. So he did. End up taking the upper rollout here. He's going to get up on those crates with a lot of health. And Xensity getting out here once again. They want to be more aggressive at this mid-fight than they were at the last one. Rando gets taken out there by Arsizi. He's doing some very good damage right now, but does get taken down now by Steve C. Meanwhile, Drogo keeping his team alive over here. And where is Brownie Master? Brownie is still dealing some damage over on these flanks, but now getting pressured back by Spanker. So Spanker doing a good job of keeping the rest of his team from taking too much damage by hopping out in front and dealing it himself. This time around, Xensity did lose the mid-fight once again, but at the very least, they have held on to their second point here, and they've held on to their Uber. So this is a little bit of a closer round than the first two. Mobility really dominating those first 2 rounds. Even after like some clutch defenses by Xensity, they were not able to put together offense against Mobility. And Mobility Gaming is just a very, very strong team. Brownie Master trying to get a buff up to 300 here so he can go, well, it looked like he wanted to go around to the right-hand side, but now the enemies have been called out. They kind of know where they are. Interestingly, Mobility actually showed over at this side, and now they're actually rotating to the left. But once again, I think they're being spotted here. A lot of spam coming in from the Xensity team, and I don't know, Mobility is taking the high ground. That's a really good advantage to have. Sounds like there is a back cap going on, though, and what can Mobility do about this right now? They may be sending a scout back, but oh, this is a big deal. Okay, so both the Ubers are down right now, but Techno and Spanker have gone down, and while these Ubers are blocking the point here, this back cap's actually going to take effect, so Xensity doing a really good job so far. They're actually getting a lot of kills here, too. Drogo backing out with the needles, but he's the only one left alive right now. He's going to try and deal damage to this scout here, but there you go, Enrage gets the kill, and the back cap was done by Remix. Remix now heading over to the second point as well, so we're seeing Xensity put something together here for sure. Remix should be able to actually capture this, assuming one of the scouts doesn't get in behind him, and now we're having a little bit of scout-on-scout action here. Yeah, Remix may actually go down, but got a lot of capture time on that point. Mobility is going to be stuck, making sure that the Xensity team does not get in and try to cap that. That is crazy. So let's just see Mobility Gaming now pushing out to their yard with a couple of their scouts here. Xensity does finally hold mid, and this is like the first time all game that they have held mid. Oh, Spanker with a big kill on Arsizi over here as well. So now, of course, that forces the core to rotate around to the right and make sure they don't get anything coming in at them through that direction. Once the enemies get through these choke points, then it becomes a much fairer game. But until then, those choke points are such a huge deal. And actually, there you go. Enemies coming in through the garage right now on the high ground because there was no spam going in there from Xensity. And oh man, look at how Mobility Gaming is taking advantage of the weakness there that Xensity had, where they were not holding their chokes properly. Oh, the crossbow going down, probably not dealing too much damage there. But yeah, Mobility now with 6 up versus 3 up from Xensity, and it's because they managed to get through that choke point and deal damage very quickly while Xensity was not watching the garage. That is a huge deal. So now Xensity's forced back onto their second point once again, not even able to take their yard with their player disadvantage they have right now, and an Uber disadvantage. So actually, I mean, they're playing really far back, which is a good idea. Oh, Arsizi took a lot of damage there. And now Brownie Master is Ubered, but the Uber is going to fade pretty soon here for both teams. We're seeing Xensity, oh, good kill there, should be able to at least stop this. No, can't stop that capture. Medic got the capture with the scout, but now Brownie Master going to try and, oh my gosh! Slickfro gets taken down by Technosex from Mobility Gaming using the equalizer, but apparently, oh no, wow, Mobility is just taking every advantage of that they possibly can right now. Oh my gosh, did we just see a needle kill from Violent? We did. We just saw Violent walk in with needles and get a kill. So yeah, Mobility really showing us some extremely strong play right now. They're finally having to back out with Kapow here, but he is getting healed right back up by his medics, who's going to be ready to go in again real soon. Deal some damage. They can't take the second point just yet, though, because look at this. Xensity actually pushing out to the left-hand side, and they're trying to take any sort of positioning they can right now. Technosex goes down, so does Remix, and now, Virulent gets taken out as well. That's no medic for Xensity, and so Drogo has a big Uber advantage right now. Slickfro is just starting to try to set up a sticky ceiling there, and somebody made fun of me for saying sticky carpet, but hey, that's what you say. It's sticky carpet. That's you're setting down a carpet of sticky bombs. That's what it is. Laugh all you want, you immature little douchebags. I'm just kidding, you guys. I love you. Mobility Gaming, though, getting in there, and Spanker actually gets taken down by Arcizzy, but Arcizzy having to run way back. Oh, actually, Steve C and Kapow now taken down as well, and look at this Brownie Master getting in, stopping the capture, and getting right behind that Uber. That Uber actually forced to pop there by the combination of all the heavy classes from Xensity rushing in. Brownie didn't get a lot of damage there, but we did see at least the Uber was forced, and now, okay, so now finally Technosex pushing in with his team. And no, they still can't capture this second point. Xensity, I mean, they may be losing out just a bit in some of the DM and some of the strategy, but they've been having some extremely good defense so far. Mobility Gaming's aggression has been really good, so we're going to have to see whether Xensity can put some aggression of their own together, because it seems like aggression is where Xensity really lacks, and where Mobility really, really shines. Wow, Remix doing some good damage with the pistol before he finally gets taken down there, and now we're seeing Mobility once again holding on to mid. Are they able to get their positioning in the garage? Yes, they are, so they're going to look to push into the yard, actually. Yeah, nothing in the yard there to stop them from getting there right now. Everything is fighting over the second point. Good scout work there from Enrage, and oh man, Slickfro gets into clean up. Steve C and Kapow both taken out there by the demo man here with his beautiful, unusual plasma hat there. That is pretty darn awesome. But Slickfro now kind of leading the way for his team here, along with, yeah, there you go, the rest of the core coming in now. Both medics have about even Uber percentages, but since Xensity was able to push into mid, they now have a very significant positioning advantage right now, so they're capturing midpoint. Mobility did get forward spawns, and look, here comes a soldier in right now. Oh, can Slickfro manage to take this out? No, not yet. The soldier's actually doing a really good job of juking and dodging around these crates. Sounds like Xensity taking a lot of damage. Technosex finally goes down, though, and that means that Xensity does hold mid. They hold all these choke points. So, oh, are they pushing right now? I think they are, even though they have a significant disadvantage in the Ubers. They are pushing in right now, and Mobility Gaming taking a big bomb in from the soldier. He is dealing a lot of damage right now. Ends up taking out Kapow with help from Remix. Actually, Brownie Master went down there after dealing so much damage. Can Xensity push out? It looks like maybe they are holding on to yard, but very, very tentatively. They've only got 2 scouts, Demo Man, Medic, and that's not really a very good combination. You've got to have at least one of those soldiers up there to help defend the Medic against bombing in scouts or crazy stuff like that. So now Virulent has the Uber. He feels ready to push back out to yard once again. It was a good idea to drop back from yard, really. I mean, they could have been ambushed there, and Mobility has been playing really well all game. So Xensity doing the conservative thing, the right thing, and of course not politically, but doing the conservative gameplay thing, and pushing out here to the right-hand side. We are going to see probably... Oh, Remix get taken out by a sticky trap there. We've seen so many sticky carpets over here knock out enemies. In fact, there was that one in the Jabronis game that was just hilarious. But now, yeah, Xensity is down a player. Once again, they're all backed up on the right-hand side right now, and they could very easily get flanked here. I think the scout knows this. Spanker may be calling it out to his team. But so far, no flanks going yet. Both scouts want to push out here. They're spotted. I'm kind of surprised to see they're not just going around behind here, but they're trying to make sure their flanks get held down. And one thing they're actually doing just by standing over there is they are boxing in the Xensity team and keeping them all together like this. Finally, I think the scouts for Xensity may have set up over here on the left-hand side, and looks like the medic wants to rotate left as well. They're leaving their soldier over here just to try and distract Mobility while everybody else rotates in over here. Let's see what Slickfro can do with this Uber. Very spotted very early by a scout, but the scout goes down. In fact, both have gone down. Steve C and Spanker, once again, that seems to be a very common thing. When one scout dies, both of them do. But there goes Slickfro, no Uber for him at all. Arcizzy now right behind his medic saying, come on, Doc, come on, get the Uber on me. There you go. And so flashing it on top of these stickies. Looks like Brownie Master goes down there as the Uber fades, though, and Xensity losing on this aggression. Once again, only Virulent is left up, and we're just going to have to see which of these players can catch up to him first. Looks like Rando wants to get in there and takes the high ground. Oh, no! Virulent, what are you going to do? Tries to go for a crossbow hit, but that crossbow takes so long to reload, you just cannot defend yourself with it at all. So... I've actually seen some really awesome crossbow play though, and I used to be really down on the crossbow, like nobody should use that thing at all. And then I'm not going to spoil anything because I think you guys need to go watch the VODs if they are up. But apparently, on a Badlands game in the ESEA Invite Finals, or not finals, but like the LAN, over on LAN, there was a game where Mezer did some really awesome stuff with a crossbow. Oh, big spy pick right there by Remix on Technosex. He ends up going down, but he did end up trading a scout slot for a soldier, so that's not a terrible trade right there. He really would have preferred to get like a medic or something, but hey, we'll see what happens. Now here comes the Uber though from Mobility Gaming. No Uber around right now for Virulent. He ends up going down there, just caught at a position. So even as the midpoint still hasn't been captured yet for Mobility, no, actually it has. I'm sorry, there's a back cap going on once again, but it looks like Spanker is back there trying to stop this cap. No, Kapow stopped it instead, so there goes Enrage, and now Remix trying to push in here to defend their second. It still has not been captured yet. Mobility did a good job of stopping the back cap. Last time this kind of thing happened, they had some trouble with it, but so far Mobility has won both rounds. It's still 2-0. This has been a very long round so far, but it's 2-0 in favor of Mobility Gaming, and they're now pushing on to the second point, dealing a lot of damage to each other. Nobody's died yet. There goes Spanker, and if past trends are any indication, we would expect to see Steve C die soon too, but no, it looks like he's actually in a good position. So now Virulent pushing his team up, and they are still holding on to second. Xensity's done a very good job of holding on to second here, but when it comes to the aggression, it seems like they need to work on it a little bit against the MG, because Mobility Gaming playing everything right now. They have great calling, great tactics so far. Oh, and Rage gets taken out there on the flanks by Steve C, and now the Uber is popped finally for Mobility Gaming. We're going to see Techno walk in here as the roaming soldier over on the right side, trying to keep his medic from having to heal him too much, and lots of spam coming in from Xensity, but they've lost two players right now, and Rage and Slickfro are both down, so there's the capture. Remix now trying to, oh, can he pick off this soldier? Oh, it's going to be close. 1 health left with Remix, and he ends up getting taken down there by Techno right after Rando dies. So Mobility has lost a soldier. They don't want to push out with that just yet. They want to wait for all their players to get up, especially because Virulent right now does have an Uber. So they're kind of just waiting maybe to see if Xensity wants to push in with it. And actually, here they come right now. Oh, the Uber popped just a little bit early there, actually, because he didn't have anybody to heal with it. But, oh, Spanker and Steve C, once again, both dying there, trying to get a quick ambush. They did sort of slow down the Xensity push a little bit, but Xensity getting back out here on their second point once again. No back caps for Mobility, and now Technosex getting taken out as well as Slickfro's getting behind their combo, dealing a lot of damage, so Mobility may end up losing everything right now. It's just, oh, there they go. They finally popped that Uber, managed to get it and hold on to it just fine. So, Xensity is having some trouble now, loses Slickfro. Only two left alive. It is Remix and Virulent. Virulent, where is he? He's probably dropping back. Oh, what a kill from midair! Remix gets popped up by a rocket, and he's just like, yeah, whatever, I'll kill your medic before I die. So, oh, crap. But Mobility still has a big advantage right now. They've got a good forward spawn. They're going to push in with 5 against 3, and I don't think there's anything Xensity can do about this. We might actually see a 3-0 roll right here from Drogo's team, Mobility Gaming. I don't know who does the calling for them, although I would imagine it's Drogo, and for Xensity similarly, I just have no idea. But it looks like right now we've got a Engineer and Sniper set up with only a tiny little Uber disadvantage because of the beautiful play there by Remix. So actually Mobility is looking like they're going to have a tough time pushing into this. This is a very difficult setup to push, but there goes Virulent and Remix in quick succession, actually. They got taken out by Techno and Spanker there. Don't exactly even know where they were for that to happen, but that is a huge deal. Oh, you know what? They were actually behind red lines. Spanker got all the way around into practically their spawn area, their little indoor area there, the base. We'll call it the base. So Mobility got some good kills there. Now Drogo has a big Uber advantage. They're probably going to push with this, and I would expect them to win. Double Engineer right now, and Rage and Remix both going Engineer instead of Scout. They know they have to turtle hard here if they can even hope to win this. There's one mini sentry up right now. Don't even see the other one, but it looks like it's gone down very quickly. So Technosex gets taken out there. Now Rando has taken out Xensity though. Slickfro is fully overhealed, but that's not going to last very long as a soldier is jumping in trying to kill him and the medic. There you go, 3 left alive for Mobility Gaming right now. One of them on Xensity though, standing up on this high ground, getting some good heals. But Drogo pulling out the needles right now, just trying to deal damage here and knock out the enemy team as fast as he can. Does not want to let those spawns get back up for Xensity. Big Engineer play though. Oh, punches Kapow to death with the Gunslinger, and Drogo gets taken out by Arsizi. Now there's a soldier bombing in though. Technosex trying to deal as much damage as he can. Medic stays up. Virulent at 60% Uber right now. And Rage trying to push out here with his 185 health, but he's going to be taking on potentially 2 scouts here, ambushing him in just a second. There's one scout. He saw him in the Z, so he's going to be watching for that. Looks like they may actually be able to get this. Was there a crossbow hit? Yes, there was, but it doesn't matter. Steve C managed to get the kill there before any sort of Uber was popped. So now Enrage just trying to take out this scout here, but that is actually a really big deal because there was such a huge Uber advantage there that Xensity could have pushed with it. But once again, Mobility is going to be able to take this second point back, barring any sort of crazy shenanigans here by Enrage. Actually, Enrage coming in dealing a lot of damage here, and look at that sticky carpet that's being laid down. Oh, chasing down the medic right now. He wants to get the medic, but he can't do it just yet. Probably going to be soldiers out there. He did not want to walk out of that terrible spot, but oh, trying to pick, yeah, still trying to go for that medic here. Look at the aggressive play by Enrage right now. He's just clearing the way for his team to push up and defend second, even though they have a significant Uber disadvantage. Drogo has dropped his team all the way back to the middle point. So, I mean, good conservative calling there by Drogo to say, okay, well, we're out of position. They've got flanks on us. Let's just get back and force them through little choke points. But, of course, that gives up a lot of ground, and so they're going to have to do a really good job of holding on to here through this garage. I think they'll want to push with it, but the problem is giving up that garage means that now Mobility has to push through that choke point. And really, if they want to do it, they're going to have to push with an Uber. Right now, they've got an Uber advantage, but they're giving it up. Virulent has 75% right now. He's very, very close. If anything, Mobility has to go right now, but they're not doing it. Looks like just now Techno wants to push through the garage, calling for his medic, but no, Mobility is waiting for Xensity to come to them. Now, that could be a smart thing. I mean, they're already up 2-0. There may not be a lot of time left in this half. So Xensity is, they may be able to like try to put together a push here, but I think Mobility is counting on them to do just that. They want Xensity to push into them, and so they actually waited for the Uber just for that to happen, so that they could, they had the big defender's advantage here, having the enemy Uber in first and all that. They've got high ground, they've got all kinds of positioning advantage in here, so yeah, it looks like that's what they want to do. They just want to make Xensity push into them and wipe out, and Xensity's feeling the time crunch here. They got to get some points on the board before this half ends. Slickfro dies right there to a pipe from Kapow, so Kapow happy about that one, and now it looks like they've gotten the pick they want. No stickies covering any sort of stuff here because of course the demo man is down. So here goes Kapow. Actually, it looks like his soldier's getting out ahead of him there. I thought he was going to be doing some more sticky jumping. But Virulent dropping his team back now and trying to force that Uber first from Mobility. He has done just that. Uber now forced for Virulent, but look at the positioning here that he's got. He's having a multi-Uber, actually, to keep his team members alive. But once again, there's a backcap going on. Let's see if we can't find that. Enrage is just standing here and backcapping. This is crazy. These scouts from Xensity have done this every time, and now there's 3 down right now from Mobility. Enrage could actually take out this medic here if he's... Ooh... if he had walked over towards him, he might have gotten like 1 or 2 meat shots, but that was a very stressful situation. And now he's decided, don't worry about taking out the medic, just get over there and help this backcap attempt. It's now both scouts over here trying to backcap for Xensity. They managed to take out Spanker, but Enrage has now gone down as well, and there you go, Remix dies. So once again, the second point, just like last time, they didn't quite manage to get it, but Mobility has been dropped all the way back here once again. Xensity in a very good position right now. They've even got a bit of an Uber advantage there because Drogo had pulled out the needles for quite a while. But Rando doing a good job of defending that point now, but against not just the scouts, but an invading soldier. And now jumping that med. Oh, pops him up in the air. Does a lot of damage to him. Virulent down to about 50 health right now. Slickfro gets taken out by Kapow's stickies. And let's just find Kapow. Where did you go? Kapow, why aren't you here? There we go. Click through everybody and we finally find him. Yeah, Kapow getting out here now and starting to lay down some sticky traps. So it looks like Mobility wants wants Xensity to push into them once again, playing very, very slow here. Methodical sort of pushes, and I kind of like it. They could afford to be a little bit aggressive, especially because Slickfro was not alive, so there were no sticky traps there, but they knew the enemy had an Uber as well, so they kind of wanted to hold on to what they have. Mobility just waiting for Xensity to make a push once again, and Xensity might just do that, because once again, they are feeling a time crunch. And actually, look at the positioning of this soldier over here, standing in this little, like, respawn alcove. We're going to call it an alcove because that's a cute little word. The push is starting by Xensity right now, but they're stuck in this hallway for the moment, and look at that sticky trap. Actually, they've pushed it out of the way, so they may be able to get through there, but no, they are backing off and going through the garage instead. Scout here taking some damage, and oh, yep, there is the ambush right there. Wow, Enrage with 1 health right now, has not died yet, needs to get the heals on him. There he... Oh, no, that's not even him. Enrage has... Yeah, he's actually walked back to get the health kit. There you go. So he's back up, but there you go. Arsizzi, first man to die. Brownie trying to get in after this soldier here, not managing to land those rockets quite yet. Good play there, just didn't manage to get the kill. And now it's Medic Soldier v Medic Soldier here. Ulti-duo style, with the rest of the teams starting to plunge in for support. Xensity actually taking the high road here, and Spanker gets knocked out trying to defend it against everybody, but Remix now goes down as well to a rocket from Technosex. Technosex gets taken down by Slickfro in return, and Rando is trying to hold down the high ground here as he can. Oh, look at this, though. The Uber is forced very early for both teams. It was just a little bit earlier for Xensity, but they're getting in here and trying to, I don't even know what they're trying to do right now. They have to back out, trying to keep themselves alive on this point for as long as possible. But Brownie Master's down, Slick Fro is down. So Mobility Gaming here looks like they want to push out once again. They've got all 6 up. They need to find those scouts, and it looks like that's what Steve is trying to do here. He's looking for the scouts to make sure that they don't get away with another back cap like that crazy stuff that's been happening all game. Virulent here, not taking enough damage yet. Oh, gets a good crossbow shot there. Probably dealt like 30 or 40 damage at least with that, but it was not going to be quite enough. And now Xensity once again having to fall back here to their second point, and this has been a very long round of CP Granary here. And yes, it's Granary. You guys who think it's Granary, well, you know, maybe that's how like standard English pronounces it, but here on SalTV, granaries hold grain, and thus stated it is Granary, and I'm just going to stick with that. Xensity had to not even falling back from their mid, they're falling back all the way to last right now. Nice little sticky trap here above this point, but oh, it gets taken down right away. In fact, I think like all those stickies got taken down by one shot there. That was pretty crazy. Steve C ends up going down there to Xensity, and now Xensity is behind the enemy medic, so he forces the pop. Problem is, points getting captured right now, and Ark is going upstairs, so is Brownie Master, and actually backing out to his medic. Oh, good kill by Remix there on Kapow, but Spanker is now taking down Ark as well. Finally, the Uber is popped here for Xensity, and okay, looks like it just finished up there, so Brownie, Remix, and Virulent are all that's left right now. Where is Drogo? Where are his scouts? They have at least one is backed out to the yard, but it's Scout v Scout right now, and one of those scouts is a medic. That's never fun. Oh, there's the other scout too, so it looks like Remix does get taken out there. Batted to death by Steve C, and Spanker looks like he may have wanted to go for a back cap there, but instead decides that he's going to get over here and make some frags first. If they can get all the kills they need right here, that should be it. Virulent has taken a lot of damage right now. It looks like he wanted to help his team get in there and help defend that second point or recapture it, but I don't think it's going to happen here. Oh, are you kidding me? What? I learn something new every day about playing Demo Man. So that right there is an awesome sticky trap, and I hope we get to see exactly what happens with it. Problem is, I think as soon as that door opens, especially because Remix is on Sniper right now, if Blue pushes through there, oh, Technosex gets taken down, but if Blue pushes anybody through here, it's going to be with an Uber. But actually, that may not even happen right now, because look, we've got, okay, sticky trap over here, but the blue team, there's a player down. I think Xensity wants to push back off of this. Right now, I don't know, because they don't want to go into the half 3-0. They would rather go 2-0 if anything, and the time has got to be winding down at the moment. This has been a very long half, but Xensity here, I don't know. They did try to push in. They didn't take any losses yet, and Rage took a lot of damage there, but getting healed right back up as an engineer, no less. He even dropped a mini sentry to try to deal some damage of his own. We'll see if Xensity can push in. But right now, Mobility is showing such strength, and I think they want to push out here. Just as soon as they can. Oh, Spanker died again, so maybe not. Maybe they're just going to slow play it. They're going to wait for a pick. They're going to wait for something crazy to happen. Maybe for Xensity to make a mistake, which, I got to be honest, Xensity has been making some mistakes. Mobility's made a few as well, but they've not been as crucial as Xensity. Xensity has made some weird pushes that just haven't worked as well, because Mobility has outplayed them, especially in the tactical game. More than anything, the tactical game here has been really amazing. And look at this. Once again, Xensity did push in. They wasted their Uber. They're having to back out right now. Still no Uber pop yet for Drogo, but actually look at this. They took 2 losses right there, Steve and Techno, before Enrage finally went down to a Girardi sticky. Of course, he was Girardi there. That's why we saw the little crit notification. Now, Mobility only has 3 up, but Xensity only 2 up. Oh, good sticky trap. Now it's 2v2. The Uber is popped here. Slickfro taking a lot of damage from this soldier, and Drogo is now starting to get some capture time down on this point. Looks like he may be able to do it here. The Uber is just faded, but Drogo with a needle kill kills Remix, and that is the half. Mobility up 3-0, very strong showing against Xensity. So that is going to be halftime. I'll be right back. Second half time, let's do this. And Mobility Gaming showing such a strong first half. I don't know if Xensity can really have what it takes to beat these guys, because Mobility is just such a strong team. I've loved watching them every time I've gotten the chance to see Mobility, which, by the way, for most of the season was actually called a We Go Play Hoop. Every time I saw them, they were just playing spectacularly. So we right now have Xensity getting out to the midpoint just a little bit faster here. I'm wondering what happened to Mobility. They seem to be delayed just a little bit getting in, but they are now in, taking some high ground. And here we go, very quickly, a soldier bombing, trying to get as much damage as possible, but he's just, it's all over the place right now. Techno goes down. So does Slickfro, though. Actually, that's a pretty big deal. No Demo Man here on the midpoint for Xensity right now. They can still deal a lot of damage with their soldiers, and their scouts are extremely good, but we'll see. Oh, RC's getting a great jump in here. Jorgo trying to dodge, but there you go. Xensity ends up taking, RCZ ends up getting taken down. Oh, excuse me, and Brownie Master here is just about the only guy left. Well, not the only guy. Actually, one rocket, 2 kills. Brownie Master took out Rando and somebody else there, I think. Or maybe that was an earlier kill. Nonetheless, Brownie Master going huge at this mid fight here. He has kept his entire team pretty much holding on to mid, and Mobility Gaming got wiped out there almost. Drogo went down as well. So Xensity in a huge turn of events here. This is the first time all game where they've had 100% Uber advantage, and I think they're going to use it. They may be able to win this entire round if they can push into second. Let's just see how Mobility is set up right now. Oh, look at this. Technosex is ready for them to push through the garage, though. He's waiting in the drop down here. Nobody checking it right now. He's dropping down just right now, and here he goes. Going to get that flank there on the medic. Oh, he's been spotted, though, by a scout, and wow, beautiful play by Remix. Techno didn't even realize that scout head was onto him, so Remix there saved his entire team's push with that kill. I cannot emphasize enough how important it was that they checked that out. And now in comes a bombing demo man here. Beautiful play so far, not getting quite enough damage on that medic to kill him. And actually Remix has gone down now, but Rando is very, very hurt. Kapow taking out Remix and Virulent though, and he's not done yet. Looks like he still wants to lay down some stickies here, get some kills. He's going to have to do some reloading. But oh, Drogo gets taken down there now. Brownie Master once again, huge kills. Kapow took him down, and now Spanker setting up a sentry as well. Oh, big shotgun kill there. And saving the point, Spanker from Mobility Gaming. Looks like he is definitely spanking some players today. I could make more jokes about that, but I might have to turn this into a PG-13 channel. And of course we know that everything in Team Fortress 2 is totally PG, right? So now it looks like Mobility setting up a heavy on defense here as well as their engineer, and we've got let's see, Remix on the sniper right now, while our Sizzy actually being brought forward as an offensive heavy. And so right now they're trying to keep Remix overhealed here so he can get out there and deal as much damage as possible without having to worry about getting bombed in by a soldier or something. Looking for some kills, but at this point Mobility's actually standing way up above here. So no, it looks like Mobility has the good defense set up, and they know there's a sniper. They're not going to let their medic get headshot by that just yet. Remix actually coming around to the top right now. He's spotted. Oh, wow, good quickscope headshot there on the soldier. Did not kill him yet, and he's actually overhealed, so he's still up there. Oh, Remix getting caught on the geography there. Could have been killed. 1 health left. Right now, Enrage goes down there. Slickfar taking out a sentry, and it looks like the Ubers have been popped in here. Mobility Gaming just now popping theirs. This is a good play here by Xensity. What they did was they popped their Uber in, forced the enemy to pop, and then backed out. But actually now Brownie Master and Arsizzi both just died there. That's actually a pretty big deal. It looks like they just now got one of their scouts up. So Xensity playing very far back right now. They may have to abandon this point, and I think that is what they're going to do. So what they wanted to do there, I think, was pop out, make the enemy pop their Uber, and fall back, and then push in once that Uber had faded. Technosex gets taken out there, and so does Rando, actually. Was that a... No, it was not a crits. It was just Remix getting a really good Girardi off there, and I keep missing that. Oh, now Brownie Master coming out once again, though, and looks like he wants to just go huge here, dealing some damage to the medic over there. Drogo with about 30 health right now. Brownie knows he's hurt. He knows he's close to death, and there you go. Remix finishing him off with a headshot, no less. Actually, could have been a body shot, but Remix is just like, yeah, whatever, I'll get the headshot. So there you go, and Rage even gets out there as a spy to help capture that point, and that's the first round going to Xensity. This game, it is now 3-1. So we're going to have to see how the Brownie Master looks rolling out here, because this guy showing us that, I mean, aside from just baking brownies, and I think I have made that joke before, he bakes players and does a really good job of it. So that last round was really good for him. Now let's just check the score here. Not even on top yet, because Remix there doing just as well, and so is Enrage. We see that a lot from Xensity. Their scouts are beast. So Mobility does have their work cut out for them, and oh, Brownie Master taking some initial damage there. Oh, very, very close to death right now, but manages to help save Technosex. Actually, didn't deal the damage. I think that was Arsizzi. Nonetheless, oh, it sounds like Drogo's been taken out by Remix. So once again, the scout's doing huge work here. Brownie just trying to keep his medic alive, and does exactly that. Spanker trying to get in there and kill the medic, and that is not going to happen at all. Steve C is the only man left up alive right now for Mobility Gaming. He has dropped back to the second point, and that means that Mobility could end up losing this round as well. Now, they've managed to hold off against... Oh, Steve, you have been spotted. You are so dead. Boom. But yeah, so Xensity didn't manage to push out with their Uber advantage last time around, but this time I think they're going to do just that. They're capping the second point right now. And oh, big damage coming in here, but I think we're going to see Xensity push out. I would like to see him do it right now. A sticky trap here. Just a little bit of a late pop there on that Uber. Ends up taking a lot of damage to those stickies. Didn't die, so that's good. But now Xensity Can they get this? No Uber yet for Drogo, but no kills for that Uber, so it was not very good. And Xensity's having to back out once again. Lots of damage coming down onto their team. They're so close to death. Brownie Master and Enrage go down right away. Slickfro getting the heals, but takes a pill to the face from Kapow. And now Mobility Gaming with 5 up. They want to push out here and capture this second point. Take the game right back, and we will have to see if they can in fact do that. Of course, Mobility is only 2 points away from winning and moving on in the not the finals, the playoffs. Of course, Xensity, if they lose this, they are knocked out. Both teams, in fact, if they lose this game, they are knocked out of the playoffs for the rest of the season. So, Mobility Gaming here, they want it, and they want it bad. They are pushing out into the yard already. Oh, TechnoSex getting a good pick there on our Sizzy. He ends up dying himself, but caught that soldier out of position, so no back caps for you. Xensity having to drop back once again. They're down 2 players right now to Mobility Gaming's 1, and they are taking a very conservative position here at the middle point because they know about that Uber advantage. They do not want to get caught out of position by it. Mobility here actually is hanging around their second. Yeah, it looks like Rando just needed some ammo, so I think Drogo's going to push Rando up here. Problem is, now, once again, Ubers are even, and what Mobility has liked to do in this situation is just force Xensity to push into them. It's worked so far. In fact, Kapow gets a big sticky trap killer on Brownie Master. Rando killing Enrage there, who was trying to come in and pick that medic, but did not get any kills out of it. Didn't really even get any damage. There is the Uber force, though. Really good play here by Slickfro. A lot of damage came down. Problem is, Xensity has lost 3 players so far. They may still lose more, because look at this. Oh, medic caught way out of position. No damage coming down on him just yet, but there you go. It looks like Virulent did have to pop his Uber here just now. Can they stop the capture on this point? I don't think they can. They do not have enough players up right now, so they're using that Uber just to kind of keep their medic alive while they get back. No, keeping their soldiers up now, so here comes a lot of good damage, and whoa, Virulent, what are you doing? Getting way out of position there. Brownie Master ends up going down. I don't think Virulent can do anything about this, but there you go. Keeping Remix alive there to help kill the medic of the enemy team. Drogo is down right now, and Remix is just hassling this demo man so much. Kapow gets taken out there. Remix with a really good play. Spanker has decided that he's just going to start waiting for Xensity to get over to second. He doesn't even want to pop out to the yard yet, so that is exactly what Mobility is doing now. They've been dropped back to their second point after such a good positioning advantage. That push there just didn't work for them as well as it could have. They didn't kill Virulent, they lost their medic, they lost a lot of their players, and even though they killed a lot of Xensity, Xensity is just putting on the aggression right now. So now they've capped second here once again. Big Uber advantage for Xensity, and I think they may push out with it once again. Now the last Uber they tried to do didn't do a lot of damage. We're seeing Steve C on the heavy right now. They need to do a lot of damage, and they need to do a lot of focus firing here if they are going to take these guys down, because that is going to be a big deal. And Rage gets taken out very quickly. That could have been just, no, that was just him trying to jump in and see if he couldn't deal any damage. Okay, so focusing the heavy very quickly, and it looks like he may end up going down. There you go. Our Sizzy does die as well, though, and now Rando has gone down here. The Uber is faded for the blue team. It's getting closer there for Drogo, but it's going to be still quite a few seconds. Problem is, right now there's an engineer with a pistol chasing down Virulent. He's got 20 health. Manages to get that crossbow just to save himself. Did not get the kill, but Spanker's down to 1 health right now. And, oh, the scout just can't hit him around. That was beautiful dodging by Spanker. Did you see that? Just hanging around behind that little pillar there with 1 health left, and his medic finally managed to keep him alive there. So, and Rage was trying to get the kills. It didn't quite manage to do it. Nonetheless, it's 100% advantage right now for Drogo. Problem is he just can't push out with it because there's 6 players in there for Xensity. Drogo knows that if he and his team fail the push, that's going to be it. And Rage coming in there bombing once again just as a scout. This time around it could have actually been sort of a suicide play to change to like sniper or something, or spy. We've seen Enrage go spy quite a bit, and he's had some success with it. Right now, Mobility actually could have pushed into there, but they've wasted their time. Right now, Virulent does have his Uber ready to go, and there you go. And Rage actually does go onto the spy, so I called it. And no, I have not watched this game before. This is the first time, guys. It really is. Mobility now getting out here, though, and putting down the defense of their lives. You will have to see here if Enrage can really get the kills that he wants to. Taking this opportunity to get out through the doorway while it is while it's not being too heavily watched. Sentry does go down there for Brownie Master. And now this is the problem, of course, with the Cloak and Dagger. I mean, you can stay cloaked permanently, but you have to kind of move really slowly here. So it's going to slow the game down just a little bit while Xensity waits. They were going to wait for Enrage to get a big pick. Now the problem right now, look at this. The Heavy is standing out here on the last point with his back to the wall. It's going to be a tough pick to get. Enrage, ooh, this could be big. He may actually go for it. Oh, gets spotted out there by Steve C. So there you go. Spy has been spotted and foiled. So now Xensity, I mean, Drogo can't push into this. Mobility Gaming knows that they just kind of have to stay back and wait for Xensity to make the big push, as it were. The Spy, of course, a neat little play, but it does not give Mobility a sufficient advantage to push forward. And if they do push forward, I mean, there's back cap risks. There's a huge risk associated with doing that right now, so they just can't do it. But Mobility standing here, and what is going to happen now? You've got Remix on the Sniper, and Mobility just waiting for somebody to push in and attack them, and Rage still on the Spy, so 2 Assassin classes, no Scouts right now. Let's see if Remix can't get a kill, and Rage just now heading out there, and there was the Remix cam. Remix looking right now to see if he can't get a kill, but he's been spotted here, and really walking all the way around this corner. Oh, mini sentries. And Rage now walking out the... Oh my gosh, how did he not get spotted there? Are you kidding me? Did they not see him? They didn't see him. That is like the clutchest Spy play I have ever seen. And Rage is... How does he do that? Oh my gosh, I want to like interview that guy. So far, nobody's died yet. It looks like Mobility is very, very concerned right now about the Sniper play from Remix, so they're trying to hang back in some weird positions. And Rage ends up... walking into the door here, now walking back out, so they're not going to hear it. There you go! Gets the kill on Kapow. That's what he needed. He's probably going to die here. No, actually, he has not died yet, so he is still alive. Here comes the Uber push finally. Now the Demo Man is down. They're just not going to be able to deal as much damage, but they still have that Heavy alive. The Uber has been popped right now. Sounds like the Heavy is still firing, and Rage got taken out there, so big Uber here for Mobility. Now that it's faded, though, a lot of damage could still come into them, but look at how hurt the Xensity team is. They're all weak right now. Virulent here, down to so little health, and Remix just looking to see if he can't get a kill. Whoa, did you see that, though? Look at the positioning here from Xensity. They actually walked all the way around into the base, just was not quite enough here. So there went Slickfro and Virulent, both died. Remix now dead as well. So Mobility had a good defense there. Right now, though, if they tried to push, they would have a little bit of a back cap problem, so they still can't push out from their last point. And look, oh, Brownie Master trying to get in there, but Rando with the save. Brownie Master's like, oh, come on. Are you serious? I called it! I called it. Oh my gosh, I'm like psychic today. I feel like Drogo. But no, Mobility Gaming here now has to defend once again. Not a position that they like to be in, and Remix on the Sniper. We'll see if he can't get the sweet plays this time around. And Rage is back onto Scout now, so I think the third time is not the charm for him. He's decided just not to go with that. Now Remix now looking to see if he can't get that kill once again. Sniper, a very good play to make here on Granary if he can get these kills, but I don't know if he can actually do it. Peeking out here with the soldier, and goes for the engineer, does not quite manage to get him. I think the engineer has, is it like an unusual Christmas tree on his head? Where is that? Come on, engineer, where'd you go? Oh, excuse me for the... In fact, I think it is. That is an unusual haunted Christmas tree on Steve C. That is, I gotta say, that's a nice hat there, Steve C. Not a big fan of the Christmas tree, but okay. And Rage did die there once again. Mobility Gaming still sitting back here on their last point. And while this stalemate goes on, I would just like to take this time to say, oh, and Rage on the Spy once again. Take this time to say that ESEA Invite LAN was really awesome. There are a lot of great videos up there. I'm going to be casting at least a couple of their games to this channel on YouTube.com/fatmop. So we are going to see this coming up soon as the STV demos are available. I'm going to end up talking to Duder to see which ones he did not cover, because I did not get to watch all those games. I was in class. But here we go. The blue Uber was popped in. They forced Drogo's Uber very, very early, so good for them. Right now, we are down 3 players for each team. Oh, Drogo got killed there by a Spy. Didn't manage to see it, but we heard it happen. Steve C goes for the punch again, but didn't manage to get that punch down. So ends up killing his own mini-sentry there just to get some crits out of the deal. And now Xensity, oh, they're still trying to keep this push alive here. Sentry gun does get pistoled down, or rocketed down there actually by our Sizzy, and now another sentry going up, and there goes a crit shot. Didn't manage to get that kill though. Remix ends up taking out Spanker. That's a big deal. Spanker, one of the engineers here, is not going to be able to build any more of those crazy little mini sentries. Brownie Master taking a lot of damage though, and Xensity finally has to back out here. They have decided that okay, yeah, they've decided here that this push is they're going to have to wait until they get their Uber back up once again. And Rage still on the Spy. Like, Mobility has to be expecting it at this point, but I mean they can't spy check everybody, and the problem is, look at this, he's still completely invisible to them, so there's just nothing they can do about it until he actually decloaks, and they're going to kind of wait for his decloak sound, I think, but he's finding very, very good spots to decloak so they don't even hear that sound. Then he just walks up and starts getting the backstabs at key clutch moments. Oh man. Yeah, and Rage here Not found. Oh, yeah, he is. There you go. Steve C with Frontier Justice, bringing it out to kill Enrage once again. They are really concerned about these spies at this point. Very, very good kills by them. Uber's ready to go for both teams. Xensity, I think they want to push in from the high ground here, and that push means that they can just poke in, force the enemy medic to pop, and back out, and then try to push back in with no Ubers again, or just wait until they have a bit of an advantage here. We will have to see, because so far, actually, it is not what they're doing. They're just they're playing really passive, really conservative here. Right now, it's still 3-1, I think. So Xensity, I mean, it's their game. I mean, Mobility has done basically parking the bus right now. Both teams Uber, and look at this body blocking here by Red. They're actually pushing out right now into the back of this team. No flash there onto the heavy, so he just gets shotgunned into the wall. That is no fun. 3 down right now for Xensity, 4 down, and only Rando has died so far. TechnoSex getting out here and trying to get the remaining kills, but Virulent down as well. I think Mobility may actually be able to push out and get this. Wow, this has been a long game so far, but it has been an amazingly exciting game, and Enrage, once again, going Spy. Remix getting up here and trying to deal some damage from behind as a scout as well, so he's decided he's not playing passive. He's going aggressive here, I think. We'll see, though. He may just be waiting for a back cap, and is that his Spy friend right there behind him? Yes, I think it is. Okay, so no, Remix has been spotted here. Where is Enrage right now? He actually took a bunch of damage from that, but I don't think anybody saw him there, so he's just going to come right back around. I wonder if he's... Where is he going to decloak, though? What's he going for here? No, he's been spotted, so... Okay. Nope. Oh man, yeah, he's tried, but that's it. There you go, Enrage. Now, one thing that actually really worked well there for that spy play, even though he got picked out and it kind of sucked for him, it's delayed both of the scouts from Mobility from being able to push for quite a long time. I mean, he kept himself alive for so long that delayed their push significantly. Drogo has popped his Uber right away. Virulent's still building his up, and Techno coming around to the side with one of his scouts here. This could be a really big deal. He's getting a flank right now, but getting taken out. And now Rando coming in for the medic. Can he get this medic here? Great dodging by the medic so far. Mobility Gaming has lost so many players. Slickthrow and Virulent do go down, though. And now Kapow going for the air shots. Misses them so far, but doing a lot of damage to that soldier nonetheless. Piping Enrage in the back there, and Brownie is the only guy left alive right now. I wonder if Kapow realizes just how hurt he is. He probably does. Could have just barely edged him with a sticky and killed him. Nonetheless, Kapow doing an extremely good job this game. So is the rest of the Mobility team, and we are seeing them once again holding on to the middle point, trying to build this Uber as fast as they possibly can. So I think what they're going to do is wait until they have 100%, or I guess wait until their team is alive, but they really need to wait for this Uber at this point before they can push out the yard. Granary can be a very slow map, guys, I swear. But now Xensity is, they're kind of hanging out in their yard at this point, and Techno does go down there to Enrage, so I think Xensity's actually... Are they pushing forward on this? They are. That could have been a bad sticky trap there, but it was actually not too terrible. The Uber is forced right now for Drogo and his team. They've kept a demo man alive with it at this point. Steve C gets taken down again, and there goes Spanker, the scout duo, dying at the same time, like every time. Rando takes out Virulent, but then Arcizzy comes in, takes out Rando. Drogo's down. Kapow is down as well. And Arcizzy is looking good right now. It looks like Xensity's once again managed to capture the middle point here. Techno and Steve just came back up. They're in their forward spawn at this point, but they're looking to hide once again. I think we've seen Techno do this before, right? So they're looking to hide once again, and Virulent, no, he's just, I was going to say, Spy? I always watch that, but no, he is just changing spawns. That is why we saw him go Spy briefly. And there you go, Enrage got caught out by 2 soldiers. He was just playing a little bit too aggressive, I think, there, but we will see what happens. Mobility can't really push off that just yet. Even though they have like about a 10% advantage, they might not realize they have that. And now, oh, Spanker, good positioning here on top of this. Of course, it's kind of easy to get up there on top of that little light fixture, and when people come through, they do check that quite a bit, but it's a neat little ambush spot nonetheless. And here comes a soldier right now. Let's see if Spanker can catch him out of position. Not yet, but he's probably got some good information here, just calling out, okay, there's a soldier down there, you know. But yeah, oh, there you go, dealing a little bit of damage here actually to Arcizzy, and so he's having to back off. Took about 100. Right now, Mobility with their 100%, they could push this, but they're really set on trapping the enemy team out of position, getting the kills. This time around, Techno's ambush position did not work there very well, and now I've got a big bombing soldier coming in. No, did not manage to get quite enough damage there, but Arcizzy at least forced Mobility Gaming back. And this is the thing, Mobility seems to like playing very passively, defensively. They let Enrage, or I'm sorry, I keep saying Enrage, they let Xensity push into them, but now sometimes it seems to be backfiring for them. Scout coming around here and trying to force that multi-uber as much as he can. Now Xensity is capturing the point and being kind of uncontested here, even though there's 5 players up for Mobility Gaming. Oh, no, that's not good. Attempted a crossbow kill there for Virulent. Could have actually grabbed that health kit, but no, they're having to back out now. And a Scout on top of Virulent means that he's down. Remix is down as well. So everybody for Xensity just died right there. That's no fun. So we'll see if they can even defend mid at this point, but this has been an extremely long capture time. It's crazy how long this is. Brownie Master getting on the medic and kills Drogo. Oh, his Demo Man was not able to stop that in time, so at the very least they are probably going to lose mid. But Spanker and Kapow now going down as well. Enrage going huge here at the mid fight, and so is Slickfro actually. Slickfro with a bunch of kills and a lot of points there for defending that, so that's pretty huge. Mobility there, I thought they were going to recapture the midpoint once again, but it looks as if they may get forced off here, and with Virulent having an uber advantage, oh, air shot on Slickfro. Slickfro took him out as well, and he's just like, oh, come on. Oh, Rando kind of feeling the same way, though. But Mobility Gaming is losing their second point right now. They're trying to get in and deal just a little bit of damage in there, but no, Spanker has to back off, and now they're worried about the back caps. Once again, Mobility set up on their last point, and Steve C here was trying to get some damage going down, but it looks like him against this other Scout. These Scouts are beast. Remix with the kill there on Steve C, and Xensity pushing straight in on this. No Ubers or anything, just pushing in, trying to hold that second point down once again. So, I don't know, can Xensity get in here and take this out? The non-Uber push right now seems to be working for them. Remix just went down there, but Steve is already down. Drogo taking a lot of damage here, and he goes down as well. Slickfro trying to knock out these sentries, and he looks like he still wants to get even more damage dealt. Oh, not just yet. Oh, good pill there, though, on Kapow. Spanker gets taken down as well. Slickfro and Enrager down, though. It's a Soldier v Scout here on the point. Scout ducking, but there you go. He walked off the point for just a second, and that is the second capture there for Xensity. So they are up in 2-3 right now situation. They could actually pull this game out, but about 8 minutes left in this half, and it's 3-2. So they've got 8 minutes, and these captures have been so slow. Mobility Gaming has been playing so methodically in this game. Xensity is really going to have to win this mid-fight hard if they want to win it overall. We will see, though, guys. Both Scouts taking the high ground rollout once again. They're going to try to get straight on top of the enemy team. They are very good Scouts. Technosex coming in here and dealing a lot of damage to the blue team, though. Having it back out, but popping right back in here as soon as he gets some health. I think he was probably overhealed as he went in. Now hopping off, taking some damage there. But Remix gets the kill on the medic. Drogo's down. Rando and Steve C down as well. It's 3-on-4 right now. Both medics are dead. Remix kind of running around the flanks here on the periphery. Wants to go for as much damage as he possibly can. He does get the kill on Spanker. Now going for Kapow here as well, and could pistol him down. Very close. There you go. Gets the pistol on Kapow. Remix doing some great work here at the mid-fight. Not done yet. Ends up pistoling down Techno as well. Finally, he can take the time to reload his scatter gun. And Remix got some great kills there at the mid-fight. Helped win it for Xensity. But time is a-wasting. They've got to get out to yard very, very quickly here if they want to even bring this game back to a tie. Mobility Gaming, oh my gosh, they've been playing so well so far, but their aggression has just been non-existent in this second half. The only thing they do is they seem to wait for Xensity to push into them. If Xensity fails that push, then Mobility Gaming takes a lot of advantage. But when it comes to actually just like pushing into the enemy team when they have, when it's an Uber on Uber situation, Mobility hasn't been doing that. So we're kind of seeing that Xensity is starting to find that their aggression is starting to pay off as they're getting better and better at it as the game goes on. So here we go, they're being aggressive once again. Again, no Uber for either team just yet. Drogo is very close though, he'll have it in a couple of seconds. Kapow gets taken down though by Enrage, and now Steve C is taking Enrage down in turn. Slickfro dealing some good damage over here, and the Uber gets popped for Virulent. Oh, Slickfro had it taken off of him just as he ended up landing that pipe, so he ended up taking himself out. But it's 3-on-3 right now. Brownie Master gets taken down there, but only one left alive. It's Rando against Virulent and Remix right now, and oh, the pressure. The pressure is on. Rando's probably going to have to back out of here, but no, he's got a lot of health left right now, trying his very best. Oh, takes 2 meat shots though, and there he goes. The point is captured, and so that means Xensity is once again in position to make some shots on goal here and take the last point away from Mobility Gaming. Can they do it though? Some of these pushes on the last have been so tough to do. Spanker on Sniper right now, and I think it's like the first time we've seen a defensive Sniper out of Mobility. Maybe like the second, but there you go. Okay, so he's taken a shot to give himself away here. Steve C on the heavy, and now it is 6-on-6. Everybody's up. Everybody's getting into position right now. Spanker watching out the door here just to see as soon as it opens, he wants to get that headshot. He's going to actually have a soldier of his open it up for him. There you go. Oh, looking for the shot. Oh, man, misses it. He's looking for that medic, really, but he's been called out. I don't think he's going to get that. Oh, no, and now his soldier's in a little bit of trouble here, too. Scout trying to get in, deal the damage, and gets taken out, and Rage is down. But then Remix did manage to knock out Technosex. Spanker going for a headshot there, got somebody, but the problem is now he's down as well. Xensity pushing in with the Uber right now, and can they tie it up? Steve C has been focused very well. Oh, man, Virulent here trying to keep his Demo Man alive, and they are capturing the point right now. It looks like they're going to get it. There you go. Everybody from Mobility was taken down there. It's 3-3, guys, with, what is it, like 6 minutes left, maybe even 5. It's anybody's game right now. Whoever wins this next capture, if there is another capture, is going to win the game. I'm pretty sure, unless we just get some super crazy caps here. I have no idea. But we're going to see if Mobility can't bring it back. Mobility won some amazing mid-fights in the first half, and Xensity's finally seemed to figure something out here that has let them take some of these mid-fights in the second half pretty decisively. So we will see, guys. We're going to watch the Brownie Master Cam once again because that guy's been going huge all game, but I don't know. Everybody's getting down onto the midpoint right now. Not a lot of high ground to play at the moment. Oh, Virulent gets taken down right away, though, and Rage down as well. Technosex and Rando doing their job as soldiers. Brownie going in for the medic, but oh, man, that medic is so well protected right now. Drogo, 40 health left, but the Mobility Gaming team here is really showing us what they're made of. Where is Arsizzi right now? He's behind their team, but he gets taken out there. It's a complete wipeout for Xensity. So if anything, I expect to see Mobility Gaming push in here and win this game. I think they've got it in the bag, guys. Mobility may be taking out Xensity. I don't want to call it early because I am so bad about that. Right now, Enrage on the Spy. We've got Remix pulling the Mini Sentry Engineer on defense here. But Mobility has the Uber. They're pushing in with it right now. Where is that Spy even? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. There's a Heavy out there, actually. Enrage. Okay, Enrage went over to Engineer as well, but look at this. Heavy's down. 3 players left alive right now. Kapow is at like 8 health at the moment, but they're getting some capture time on the point. No, Soldier taking him down. Drogo's the only one left right now. Going for the needles. Can he get this kill? No, he cannot. Walks into a rocket. And Brownie Master, the only man left alive. Once again, Xensity with a super clutch defense right there. 1 player left to knock out the enemies, and now it looks like they 3 respawn there from Mobility. So we are seeing Xensity having to drop back to their last once again. And if anything, Xensity may just want to hold on to here because it's like 3 minutes left in this half. If they can hold on for 3 minutes, it's going to go to overtime. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So if they can manage to defend for that long, that's what's going to happen. But Mobility is going to want to get in here and push as quickly as possible. Techno tried to go in after the medic, didn't deal enough damage to really do a lot there. Remix just now setting up like a dispenser over here. I mean, this is very, very turtley here. They've even sacrificed a soldier, so it looks like Xensity knows at this point we are not going to be able to get back there and win this game because there's not enough time left. But what they do know as well is that if they just sacrifice that mobility and completely get rid of their scouts, drop a soldier for a heavy, they've pretty much just taken absolutely as much damage as they can muster here. That's what they want to do right now. When Mobility Gaming pushes in, they want to be dealing maximum damage to whoever pushes. Spanker looking for a kill here, but the door closes on him. That's no fun. Doors, you got to stay open for those snipers, man. And so Spanker once again looking around this corner, and Engineer just kind of hopping over this little wall here, trying to spike it in his face with a shotgun. Looks like he's going to be able to do just that. So Mobility is dropping back to this point once again, and how much time is left here? There is not a lot, so let's see if Mobility can put this push together and put the game in the bag. Oh man, looking for those headshots. Spanker can't get him quite yet. Steve actually popped out there, but no, Mobility says, no, you know, we've taken too much damage, we didn't get the kills we wanted, so they're backing out once again, and they just don't have a lot of time here. But they know, of course, that at the very least they can't lose this game. Really, they're just going to wait until they can make a good push here. They really want to win it right now, if anything. We'll see what happens. Rando ends up getting taken down there by a pipe from Slickfro. Oh, the Uber is forced here from Xensity, though. That's a big deal because right now it means that Mobility can actually push in here, and I think they're going to do just that. There's a... Oh, is that a tele... What? What is that even doing there? They're just setting that there maybe to, like, block off the point a little bit, but I think you can just walk right on top of those. Spanker gets taken down by a sticky trap, though. He was playing sniper, so that's no fun. They can't get the picks they need now. Xensity is up by some players again. Mobility, I mean, they need to push out here. They've got the Uber advantage. There's basically no way Xensity can push out at this point. They had the opportunity, but here they go. Mobility now. Are they just going to, like, wait the clock down? I would be surprised. They've got a huge Uber advantage. They need to push with it. It's 60% for Violent right now. I don't understand why they're not pushing at the moment with this Uber advantage they have. It's actually 70 for Virulent, so they do have some time. But Rando gets taken down there by a minigun to the face. Now it's minigun v minigun, though, and that is going to... Oh, this could actually end really well for Mobility, but they've taken a lot of hits right now. Drogo is down to very low health. Steve C getting focused really well here, and Xensity, with their high damage, extremely turtle-heavy defense, seems to have won it out so far. Kapow and Rando dropping back. Brownie at only 10 health, and Rage trying to follow Kapow in there to get the kill, but that's not going to happen. He ends up getting taken down by a sticky. So Xensity once again defending their last point. They've only got 3 players up right now. They did just get spawns, and Remix setting up his little mini sentry like a boss, like a Brayloom, that is. So let's just find out what happens here. Can Xensity hold on for the last few seconds remaining in this half, or are we going to get a capture right now from Mobility? Mobility knows they have to push right now and get on that capture point. They're pushing into a heavy, they're pushing into mini sentries, they're pushing into all kinds of damage though. They're getting on the point, but Rando isn't there. Oh no, still getting more players on the point, but there everybody goes. TechnoSex the only man up, and stalemate. It is right now 3-3, and we're going to watch an overtime round in just a second. Alright, we're now starting the overtime round. It is 3-3 here, Mobility versus Xensity, and this is, I think it's basically played like a golden cap, but I'm not entirely sure. It may not be like one of those mid-fight holding things. I don't actually know because I've never actually seen overtime end in anything other than an all cap, but we will see what happens. Xensity right now looking like they are getting out to the middle point. Both teams playing kind of strong. Spanker goes down first. Good spam coming down here, but TechnoSex goes down as well to a pill. Oh, Virulent and Slick throw down to 1 rocket from Rando though, and it looks like Xensity is losing a lot of players right now, but there goes Drogo and Steve C down to Enrage and Remix, and it's Brownie Master and his 2 scouts on top of Kapow. Kapow goes down there to Enrage and Remix. Those scouts from Xensity, I swear, these guys are awesome. So far, the middle fight has gone to Xensity. That's a huge advantage in this overtime round because whoever makes an all cap first wins this game, and that was disgusting, but goes on to the final round. Already capping second point here with no opposition whatsoever. Here we go, finally getting some rockets, but I mean, look, Enrage only took like 3 damage from that. Oh, Brownie Master's down on the flanks though to Spanker, and it looks like if anything, Mobility should be able to push back out here and take that. They look like they want to peek out into the yard right now. Not quite doing it yet, but their medic is up with them now. Ubers are about even, so I think Mobility could turn this right back around, get up there. But look, they gave away 3 points to Xensity in that second round. They could have actually had it won, I think, but their aggression just was failed. Now they have to be more aggressive in this overtime, and we will see if they can manage to do it. Xensity here. Doing a good job so far. They are in the yard right now. They're taking out Spanker, Steve C, and TechnoSex at the moment. The scouts doing great work over on the flanks. Remix and Enrage once again going crazy. Enrage finally gets taken down there, and so does Arcizzy now. It's 4-on-3 here. Anybody's game. Xensity trying to push in and capture this point once again. Drogo here keeping his team far enough back, but Remix getting in, dealing some good damage right now. Okay, everybody just stacked onto that point there from Xensity, so once again they're going to get some good forward spawns there for Enrage and Arcizzy. That's a big deal. Uber's both popped right now, and we're going to see what happens. Looks like Blue Team is having to back out with that Uber. The Uber is actually lasting a lot longer here for Red, dealing some good damage here. Who's going to go down first? Brownie Master does, but there goes Steve C as well. Big soldier jump in here. Kills Drogo, Rando. Oh my gosh, Mobility Gaming here losing a lot of players right now. It's only Spanker left up, and I think Xensity's going to take the win after coming back. That was a 4-3 comeback there. 4 points in a row for Xensity to come back, so they are going to move on to face the winner of the Jabronis versus Death Rattle game, and then whoever wins that goes on against King's Crew. Guys, this has been Salamancer. Subscribe to youtube.com/fatmop. I'm going to bring you more exciting games every day whenever I can. I am going to sign out right now.